Daddy Lumba dear. That man, what was so sunny the energy vibes or what dear? Yes, it's a Wednesday and it's your girl Abna MOET. Now just okay, put up your pumpo, seeking Miss Larry, take us, Nicky Ray, okay, sit kaka, Ed Zabon, and it's a Wednesday, Biadi, and I say, who are they, Biadi? Menewo, and now, it be coffee.
For me, I would say that all my life I've always been in the house.
Oh,
I didn't have that exposure to like maybe go and do this, go and do that. Every time I was in the house, like me pay anyhow, like I'm
we
always
are introvert.
yes, kind of like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I got to know God when I was in JHS one.
Oh,
That
that's
was
early.
2015.
Never JHS one.
Yes.
Yay, last with you, baby. Okay, continue.
So 2015, we had a pastor in our church. I think one time now Children's Day, and now I'm here male singer.
Mm-hmm.
So and among all the ladies I was there, I think were two guys, and they made us sing, and the one that could qualify was me, and I led. After leading, after the whole Children's Day, I think the next Sunday, the man called us for meeting. He started teaching us some songs, and the whole thing started from the song. I think the next week, he started talking about God. I had been going to church, but God got stuff. Now he said that not me in DHS, sir. So that day when he started talking about God, and God is this, God is that. So from that teaching, was when my mind, everything got transformed. And I'm sure, as I say, I'm becoming serious with my work with God.
Oh,
So that is where it all began.
okay. Intino, not just say, look at the one say, when you baby, I'm with. I said, who said the always I saw a virgin? Anna, Denchi, and a virgin. A virgin. Oh, Denchi, about some a virgin. And I asked her.
No.
Now, I wear a bill.
She must be a virgin.
Oh, that's another one, Harry. I don't want actually. When you feel my level. You must say, they know the thing, Nancy. And you know. So, what is. I saw you send more sheriff flyers in front of our office and all that. So, Misha and Pede Becassa. It's and I want a pediatric.
Yeah.
So, I saw you posting some flyers. Now, Mukasa, you have a crusade in your school.
Okay.
I am school, and I say, sorry, I Ghana Telecom University.
Okay, so the Crusade, a campus fellowship.
Okay.
That is
A friend was saying.
all Christians fellowship.
Oh.
That is ACF.
ACF.
On GCTU main campus.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the only fellowship on campus, on GCTU campus.
Mm-hmm.
And we sat down with Word on the Street ministry and decided to have a campus crusade for the university, because we've sat down, we've thought of it that there has to be something for this. More times we do artist nights, we do other things.
Yes,
but there's
week and all
yes.
that. I'm on anything.
yeah, should I hear big Christian program behind like last year, BB said campus praise. That was about songs. By this time, never say be about crusade, where we get more people to come to accept Jesus Christ as their personal savior, to come to the saving knowledge of God. So that is the main purpose behind the crusade, and it's going to be 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Oh, okay. And Annabelle, who are some of the who say flyers? ACF president.
Yeah.
Oh, you are the president.
Yes,
Oh, you look way older on the flyer. And so I will cry. I a small boy. I will mean him. So Annabelle, what is your role in this whole thing?
Okay, so well, yen school hono, Yamina dom, me Bible study and evangelism coordinator.
Oh wow.
Nti obende yanko abano na yanko bodewul na yanum wana wawa around wanti za yeri zama yezutu to akunuma amena nyamena do mizibano na yehwe den zamani na roko isade sado.
Oh, okay. Until we say Saturday and Sunday.
Exactly.
And what is the theme?
It's the Jesus Crusade.
Oh.
2 nights with the King. It's yen theme this semester. Yeri. Oh Lord, arise, let your revival come.
Oh Lord,
Yes.
arise, let
Your revival come. Nti oye for obia a student to a student entonaze a security a abaze Jesus bemo biara nti also abone boy amo de botum aba yan school as is upon him na eba kan no na yina yetumi aton sa ya share as anything nyam.
And are they paying money? Obi to escape na.
Oh, they be free.
Yeah.
No gate fee.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
No gate fee. Now me who say you have a pastor William Crab Otu. I don't know so called Ghana Telecom University.
Bochenyo.
And evangelist Ernest Ojo Bediako.
Exactly.
Not just say who uni. A lot of people give their lives to Christ there.
Exactly.
Oh, and then do they go for me more churches and I say I say oh they go on campuses talk or their pastors elsewhere.
Yes, so say HFF na bohu yan software evangelist Ernest Bediako.
Yeah.
Ono na other word on the street global ano. Na yan pastor William Crab Otu. No so can them word on the street global ano.
Oh, okay. It's mostly Saturday and Sunday.
Exactly.
6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Jesus Crusade.
2
nights with the King. And now, Muslim theme here, oh Lord, arise and
let your revival come.
Let your revival come. Into we have students or when you students who now would see me. I wish I know why you depressed. We're about now baby. I will send me up. I also 1 year away in and Yanko to me for 1 inch. Patrol. Rajiti Uni. On the Tesano Road. And answer the two Bamwa. Just come and worship with these young ones. Because, I mean, like I said, they could be outside by now, chilling, hanging out with girls because they're fresh boys, but they're deciding to live for Christ. Vinya, you're asking me anymore. Everyone was saying Gen Z for no, I almost saw some gym no, a BB life. I guess I said Gen Z for that, I said, some gym no, a moon strobiana and a hell can I. Madam, what would you come and cook? And I said, who budget and Muna says, if I don't get clothes, and it says, sure. Oh, near, and no crowd to me stand there. Or some gym the best my standing. My sister, my brother, give your life to Christ and join them on Saturday and Sunday at the GT Uni campus on the Tesano Road. Who driving out do Tesano now be so be a bit chill. And I say, befa Uber, I ain't chill. Befa trotro so apacho junction near Frost and mobile stop. Abeka junction bus stop. Uma yesi wo na obisa obi ase opa GT Uni. They will show you. Yeah, almost your moon just card but almost your students. So they call. That's a baby come akuma. Now cast up the boy and jumana. I don't think say it is a bad idea. So thank you guys so very much for coming. I hope to be able to come. Yes.
Very glad.
Yes, and I'm very glad. Please keep doing God's work and God richly bless you. And
don't me fool, you wanna hear. No me show no bombas, my business from me don't know. This is me zoo. Send it out, yeah, no. Gaga, send it out, go no. Oh, this is me zoo. Send it out, yeah, me zoo. This is me zoo, baby.
hey, you be quoting Bible now here. You be quoting Bible ne, and kiss and makeup. A bay piso. But before we start the show, and then maybe will be asked, Abna, why are conversation? Abna, why is Skittles? No, like, and you look yummy. And I look wonderful today, all because of Tape by Mimi. Yes, Tape by Mimi. It's going to me. And then my family one guy, me, but I don't me now. Me, I'm going to me who I am corner them. It's Tape by Mimi, baby. It will be a na me show at her. It's near for sure. Emboss tell. So, wait, a personal. I have a friend now. Once a year, my FIE. It's when you phone the wa. Once or active funny kakra of the phone the one as well. Okay, me movie say they you crew pass good. I don't know about the others. But this one need crew pass good, but you couldn't phone so na lucky no. A year mistake no jaw say pe. Shum. And it's not even just husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends. So I have a friend on the worry. And now, also your funny phone and or go through phone no who say there were a bunch of naked girls. And let's say I send your man, which means there's something that he probably picked on the internet. And I say, or check in. No, be say, now why do you have this on your phone? And he could say, oh, it will more me so piece of. Why don't you so piece of? I wanted to think I cry. What did you think? And she came to complain to a couple of our friends. And another one of my friends to say, ono sono. Ono de oyo ba o say ono sometimes ono ni kunu ye wi a I say en share down corner square nti no o san so ebe ono ankasa ko sorting ne ho out. So today my question is, oh wow, the marketing department, they're so united. So today my question is, would you consider masturbation cheating in your relationship? Say ukunu ana woyere enye se wakofa be ma no ba fufu. But say be obeso TV and now obefa ni phone and now obefa bibi na wa hwe oba foforo no ode asoso ni baby, whether be it a man or a woman no, would you consider it cheating? And then my pound for me no and then the honorable ama or bowa honorable no kat esuko no bi a che na che baby la be also say honorable ni hands on no so no I say honorable na me so me no man sha dia. But I have AC aqua who ni know say how to say obi age me mantle. What's the name? Me grandma sakra. Esi akwa your marketing executive. And I ya ABENA Mark Jerry or say Ajiman. Yes, the sexiest widow in town. Widower in town. Tipacho one checking ye why Abia no be any gen why Gen Z for ya muditi hey why one sorting in my kakayesremo. And also we have Dromo Abuajua. Dromo di de ye numo so free east so free west so free north so free south. Gen Z for ya umbekuye a drama about joy is also a marketing executive. So yes, just to tell Pacho yes that's free Gen Z in your home. Sister Dromo. We don't be not sure say what's one worry. But who got to say oh boy masturbate not with your photo. Or your not with your photo. Somebody else's. Would you consider it as cheating in your relationship? Pacho can trick a camera myself.
I don't think I'll consider that as
so, until you will be fine with it, say ukunu and our boy, or share other girls on the internet now or the.
I don't know, person. Yeah, so I mean that's what he wants to do. It's fine.
You don't think it's an insult to you?
No.
Are the Obama or share no your bachen one?
Only her presently, only her physical. So it's just an abstract on one or all bullying imagination. So you should just, I mean, deal with it. Inti. If the same thing is on my side, so I'm doing the same thing with someone's photo on my phone, there shouldn't be any problem. I don't find that actually that's a problem.
Wow. Honorable Mike Jerry.
ABENA.
Yes.
Many ABENA saw the same.
Dromo. I
said Dromo in Cranfording.
I said Dromo Adromana. Adrom. Yes.
That's good. A good and nice topic. Now, a man, okay. And a man's in tea. A man, one more at the heart. One more should puno. Now, one more to change from bear mamma. A year born in a year cheating, one warrior, what cheating on your wife. A so called panicho. Panicho, yeah, what's uncle so for? Now, so for class, I'm bomb payama. And I'm saying, a year born a case in a while. Well, you know, I didn't know what you're about for.
Oh,
now, what the coach change and mama? I didn't say oba a wukunu wo. Now wakwa kofifa noama e de je wase. Halfway num nyina na say ya no ma de we ya da parliament wo mu wura mu ntam.
LGBTQI no.
Halfo no. Your main trigger. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling na say na say wo ka kire me say oba no akwa akofa bibi ana ordinance say ye no ama. Ene ma ni bi so mo ware kura wo mo dware ana o makwa akofa your friend is saying oh, how do we your friend say? Is it cucumber na say?
Yeah, the cucumber and eggplant.
Ana
Yeah, cucumber. The salad.
Oh, the salad na no maybe say.
Guys, I
Obe dware na edan nchen. What the other? Obe chance on vacket or no vacket see. Hey, we ye cheat number 1, I'm telling you. Who say man or mo yes ade no. Enye
remember so you is it that one
movie? Remember mo yes ade no. Enye one movie no nyina ye tu omfo. Enye won say ni padua no kra honhoma fam. Ayo omonko no omonko kan Roman fo homa.
Hey.
Etire wotwe.
Hey, Romans chapter 8.
Enchichemu enum kan ya fa bebesi wotwe no ho. Ose na won a wonam honam fam no dwene honam de. Na won a wonam honhom de mu no dwene honhom de. Na honam adwene no ye owuo. Honam adwene na wo dwene wakwa no ma de wo ase. Bema wo to na wo don sa etwe no ama. Wonim sa woni wukunu ana wona wo yere eda ho. Sa nhyiamudie no was spiritual. When you said in many ways, I would drive the whole world down. It could have some spiritual relations.
Yes, you will be that crowd. Oh, Johnny.
Sort yes, one your home, my family, they are more a nipam unit than Machia. Who never family the end, almost sorry, Anna or Jane Obi from home. Na Obi Cracker say on in the knee up pam. Then come with your baby bonny. What they are watching no man, dear, see when him. And I will share a year pono yibi. And I would the air chicken no my young canoman say you must have you look at gonna be an Ugantia. Or chicken bem or chicken bema.
Or basil chicken
or no so air chicken man cried a bit to me the woman son and nam. One must say
a friend of brushing.
Brushing. Now brushing away.
No,
brushing natural
brushing. I
but your young country say a cheat number 1. Who say any peduano?
Oh, my Jerry,
papa.
And Baby or home catch will say, Nick and to me, like on to me checking, like, yeah, my person we am, you know.
I have flimsy excuse, Jamo.
Hey,
hey, some man, oh, I say excuse in and transum. Who couldn't to me check it?
You are not holding me the way I want to be.
Another Beman or Sabi or Tiduaso now, Cotino. I know Banner Sabi or Tiduaso now, Cotino. And I said, but what Cotia mango. And I will Cotia car. Orange, eh? Who did roof? I saw the whole once. And Sakra, why didn't wait? Okay, you won't to me in it, Sadanano. Or preserve on the common at their chef regime. Apples now are preserving at their chef regime. Or one rock could be ashes, I say, a numpo. Na oba a won ne te ana bema a won ne te wi a wa ba be ka kire ye say ontimi ye ologolege na adenti na ene won kire no asa ye we yen sua wo university o we yen mo hu PhD o e ye mo mienu na ese mo ye compatible mo mienu na ese mo amutumu say there be me pe sade o bia wo ye sade we an me ne
but it's low tempo
it will be say o kwa na afa na de ani ti o e te say driver ni a or driver ko baby okono nko hoda onam kwan no so a e ya hweyi a bo say next time ofa so ana afa o na fe na we hu kwan no so sa na ye no na mom won fe no nkonko ye excuse oboa adwembone foforo bi woni tirim say be ma ukoto say wo yire yes ade na we cheat on you
auntie
oba wo koto say wukunu yes ade na we cheat on you.
So can you use that as a in so na ode jana ware?
Well, maybe our region there, your one more decision.
But you feel like it is cheating.
You cheating, it is almost your Masamoka. Say, what to know for? That's also on Tie or Becoswa, ya. I'm telling you, or you be before for a win him, the own who yan idea. Yan, ya.
This Daisy, Pacho, my 2 cents.
Okay, so for me, no, I don't consider masturbating as
Cheating.
yes. So if tell me what relationship, my name is boyfriend. I'm not married, so my name is boyfriend. I'm going to say or show bar for photo na or masturbate. Yeah, I wouldn't consider it say we cheating on me.
You wouldn't be mad about it.
No, I think that I'll recommend Jesus to you. He needs Christ. That's the best I would do for my boyfriend. Our report and he kaba. I won't leave my husband because of that. Not at all. Rather, I think it's more of sort of therapy. Be na mo bepe, na mo dina go through some sort of therapy. And now say, probably there's something I'm not doing right.
You see, don't you think we are always blaming ourselves for some people's like offense? Ukunuko cheating out or say maybe I didn't give him what
it's a
he wants.
factor we can't take out. No
You
matter
think
what
so?
it is, yes, there could be something that maybe you're not satisfying him in a certain way. You know, there are some in Mabi Wohwa, when they get to their bed, even having to give their husband or partner blowjob is a big deal. You know about that. There are some women
No,
who
but
who wouldn't want to do what the man wants her to do to satisfy him. So then what option do you give to the man?
As Sister say, if I am not comfortable with oral sex, not just say before about me, now him say I wasn't comfortable. And then you accepted the fact that me you read your own. It is a worry me enough for the okay say, I'm a peon farmer mintina.
See the thing is not like every day you'll be doing the blowjob. Once in a while, you know, sometimes.
Variety is the spice of life.
Exactly.
But what if it's against your doctrine?
Which doctrine?
Say, you recommend
Okay.
Jesus and then
So the Bible did not say nobody should give blowjob. Me, I don't know about that.
Someone even told me that. I mean, is it just like?
Pacho Kachi, aye.
Or say, "Omani kunu blowjob on to me bompai." This is your husband. What is this?
Yes.
Don't to me can't talk to. I mean, what's
no, because ABENA spiritually, no. But so when him say some pastors can catch us other positions, sin. Harry Christian is can catch us say having sex for pleasure is a sin. Sex was for procreation. It will worry about your Harry Christian. If they are not ovulating,
All those people, they
he
are
won't touch you.
lying. Under G, they are doing it. And
Yes,
doing it
it's true.
like, yes,
It's
they are
true.
doing it somewhere, but they don't want their
Low-key,
wives
low-key.
to know that I'm doing what I'm preaching against. They are doing it low-key. So for me, only my husband, my boyfriend, nothing, because he has masturbated, no. I'd rather take him through some sort of therapy and do my best as a girlfriend or a wife.
Wife.
Yes.
And what if
But cheating, yeah.
What
It's
if
not.
say Bema no on pese? I mean, you know how African men are with therapists and psychologists. Africans and kasa you who say one more dama and even the or more outside world no. Men don't really pay therapy to say women. And especially in Africa, why now and go find out some school psychology. And look how them wonder because you know we school on juma. You know, what if Bema no enye na dream say obey? And what if say obey bano? Maybe this woman is the opposite of you. Maybe I will you to Messi or your coco. No for your kids, no for bebre. Utumu say, hey, spec ya mi kunu she, enemy, and yape. And now, like my Jerry said, maybe a pornography don't show. Maybe a never now or more year woman. Him say, who cost you back from Echo Kanya Kubo Hina no as I start we won't mean you be.
Because I can't match up.
You don't think
No,
so?
because you saw me as I am. Who say me to me is skinny? I don't have, and you put the ring on my finger. Then there's a solution to your problem. We can do something about it. Yes, so that's it. Me, I don't consider it as cheating. Not at all. No way.
Abena. When him. Obi asende me. Profak say you. Sure. The point is, Esika say unconsidered as cheating na. Inti ediena emma bibi ra be mani mu. Be mani hwe bibi.
Yes, or sure bar for no.
Or sure ba fufro.
Ne kwando bibi fufro.
No sure obey die obey no fu ya me fe. What do you mean now? Oba no down on the only no for.
And they say day in day out we are always cheating because even people who are married sometimes see a man they're like, Charlie, this guy dear.
Say you can be a
cheating.
jato.
I know the I don't know crowd watch out to me you when you call but wait dear bibi agura ni mu. So ho ade bi agura ni mu. You see?
Yes.
Why highly electrocuted.
If Nankane or whoever satisfying here.
Oh, but
for sure. Obey na adwin physical so nim so coffee obenya.
Eti oba no satisfy with ye. Oba no satisfy with ye no.
Yes.
Go be man na say ɔbɛrima nso a wosusu sɛ ɔbaa nso a wosusu sɛ bɛrima no satisfy wo yie no wo role ana wo responsibility a wode asi w'ani so na ne sɛn ɛdeɛ na wayɛ role bɛn na waplay
say unsatisfied with what have you done about it?
What have you, because I didn't nipa mienu na you. Ɛyɛ nipa mienu ɛna ɛyɛ nye nipa baako. Unsatisfied yie. Open is saying sex communication cry very poor.
Mama Jay won say mbema bu mbeka say what say do.
What say when him?
Bema na won kofa he na anu o ya.
Please what's nipa mienu na ye?
Yes.
So if someone's photo is on my phone and I'm doing it, I'm share photo who is the other person on the end doing what?
But you are imagining
it's her photo no.
That is a mental thing.
Yeah,
Then the person
mental.
But not the person is
then you are
but it's not cheating. Oh yeah,
moi ben cheating. Being sick. There is at the end say, okay, I'm doing this way, but he wants it more of what I'm doing. Not mean to me. So or improvise here.
We can add it to it, cry. You can add it to the normal sex routine, cry.
What is sweeter than that?
Yes, you can add it to the normal sex routine.
Combine factors.
This is
you can watch it together and instead of him
Jesus
pull it for
you
him.
can just
my picture. What a man for Jesus crusade in it. Me find a man be exactly. You see, my picture.
Far away.
Say obey you know say na kra na me hwe baako. Wo de na baako no. Afa me hwe ya na makwa kodu fie na me hwe na me view na me zoom. Na me de ye no ama. I'm sick in the mind. I'm telling you. Not just say bibi nko ye.
I'm glad
Because the point is say be susu say adie we na ansa na kra wo ne oba ne betu anamo no. Say ye mpena just say relationship na muwo mu. Say ya ware na ma ware a mo fiti prekope na mutu anamo. Say no ma na edi ye nya no. It's not fafa masturbation now. Yeah, me excuses sebi ye legitimate and transsumu. So what you say? Now unsatisfied me. Unsatisfied ye na ye den. You see, unsatisfied ye no and ye den. Share when him say oba say when oba kra sebi ishia e won pema. Sex communication. When him say enhance ye sexual activities day in and day out.
Yeah.
Talk to the woman, talk to the man. Actually, do it like, okay, yeah, I love this way. I like this. You know, at least it can be bitchin' no. And no cry yet. It's a one say, nipa no cry whether say nipa no etimia satisfy in the partner na say unsatisfied in a year. It's at the end of the day, no. A year when it's in crowded down in I say, keyword me improvise. So, my improvising all the man in your sorry corner me. Instead, so bad building a dream with ye. No one said no. It is a naturally no. Or banner and I said, bear man, a so to me satisfy me ye no. On your side, you know, the Ashana dream. Oh, cry, you're not sorry, now, no, conquer your I'm telling you, you are cheating. You are cheating on your husband.
These days you are
cheating on your guy, you see? You are cheating. I'm telling you.
You know, you see, now say, before you get married, maybe a nipa only natsna. Change happens. As matsna in the relationship for a while, you got married. If you are sick on any ba maybe time na me date you na when buy don't give buy. Me why you have a dog ya ba? You have to do it for me, yes.
It's not just a
we are growing like you have to do everything to satisfy your man or your woman. That's the point.
Everything.
You have to do it. You have to do it. You know there are some people no matter how much you sleep with them or how well they won't come. Unless they touch. Maybe also send our bed touch. Won't touch in a year. You see, they have a way they will do their own thing and or Choko singing. So I don't consider it as cheating. That's just what I say. Do it. Whatever you have to do to satisfy your man. I just don't know. Especially if I'm married, we are not going anywhere. We are in this together. Yes.
You can even project whatever and watch it and do it all together.
But you can find a way to even add it to your sex life. You get it? Exactly. We can watch whatever porn you are watching together. People watch porn before they have sex. It's normal.
Oh, really? People do that?
People do it. Like, just to spice up your Yes.
Just a projector, then project it. Yeah.
And I'm a cost.
People watch
Yeah.
porn to spice their sex life. People watch porn and actually practice the sex styles. Just yes.
Also,
So
when you say no, you be cut action. It is I
yeah,
don't know when it's on. When you brass, it's a brass.
Oh no,
End
no,
product still like
yeah.
End product still like Yeshe, you see. So we can watch whatever it says you are watching together. You are watching together. And instead of you having to, masturbate, I'll do it. You show me. Do it this way. Do it that
But
way.
like who now answer now can say ABS na me pen no.
And tip over me. Well, me some.
And ya na wo so won hwe ukuru no no so
way,
nye
so
bi
like
ma.
vice versa. If it's me, I'll show you. Maybe touch it this way, touch it this way. Then now it will get to a point we don't need the pornographic stuff again. We can do it on our own. That's it.
But you know doctors say pornography is addictive.
It is.
It's like a drug.
Yeah.
So if you say that ABI enunti mu usuana wejaya.
He does it.
Now he
just
will
to
like-
come,
in a while.
right? So now if I can do it for you to come, then it means you don't need the stuff again.
I say who ni ho you are we okay say who ni ho na fe de ono a ebe hwehwa na wa ye
Not
na
all the
de.
actually, me bow take over.
Exactly. Ebia, who I mean, there's this particular way he wants it. Ebia, when he say, or person or Chan Kaka, and say, you get it. So you know this is how you want it. On penny straight, so you just have to branch it. So you see, I mean, it's
like
it's-
roll the tips more, like
Enti ebi
yeah,
ono
so-
kasa ye kra na ontumi enchi ano ntumi ba na ma beji de aka na ma twin say ma me de koni say yes
Let us say, no, and yet later no ban. Let us say,
ma beji de aka
But yes.
I'm a mama for cheating.
It's not cheating, no. It's a problem.
What
It's a
cheating?
problem, but it's not cheating.
Yeah, because
It's not cheating.
So what can say, Bemano, or no, on the on churching or betting me cry, yes, said ye see, can, on the on ye later or bar, on a cry bet to us. Way drummer crowd here, say,
On go to projector.
and that's all, or what? And that's all. Projector. That's in UTV. UTV screens. Isn't it them? Obia,
That's the way I actually move you on them.
Where the word has gotten to
share. Obi say no sex, no. Or say sex is an exchange of energy of the two. So mummy and no. Kwa mo be fa so ya ade na ma ade no mani age ho.
Ekwan no.
Ekwan ya mo be fa so. Ekwan no when they catch us ekwan no kwana kosu obi kwan. Na fa ba be ye wo de. Aye ekwan mummy no. Aye mummy no. Ekwan ya nam si obi kura eye your friend say Tundra V8. Also kura wo vet. But when you know about Kodru Kumasi,
Yeah.
so what they are saying. Now, when you be a befa, also Kwakodi Nechidia, you may have a problem. So what they are saying. It's the point is, a energy na mummy and no benyano. Amobe more compatible to each other. Oh, now the other woman is saying, yeah, the GNCC no amaso. It's a drama say no. Sound and that not the giant screen or so. Or I can't run me was so.
Was if you are not be money the crowd no change with them. If you are mushe sister the age in the
not this is easy why a basic and crana sa your compatibleness in it me ya adwuma. So they say at the moment I'm say no young con say mum fa bibi fufro and ma beka ho. What if
and then our partner nipe? So let's just
for
add
day in
so the
day
issue
out.
is that
When
physically,
kitchen stool came,
physically,
we didn't
I'm
know
having
kitchen
it,
stool.
like, but
But
mentally, no, I have
for
another
kitchen
broadcast.
kitchen
You see, I'll
stool.
come
No one
multiple.
there, please.
I'll come multiple.
Change is
Yes.
inevitable.
It was the mind is.
I think kitchen stools who ye beyond.
Oh, my neighbor, but
You tried. You tried.
testimonies.
I'm not for your kitchen stool.
I'm not for your kitchen stool.
For headmaster to cry as you
Kitchen
were.
stool, no, national, we mu boot.
Obi cry the baby. Obi cry ye.
So, it's abena in fact no cry woman is say you can't sex, you can't your ban bema agudi na.
Yeah.
A idea it should be natural. And to say yedi bibia artificial be a baby remu na essay a dena naturally as you munyano. and this would do when you kokoshe a year
Baby fufro.
baby fufro would do when you koto baby fufro who's a bad sana or bar who's your baby or honey bear mother and I drink is in the exhibition.
Also imagine
you are even cheating. Who cheated Sabrina? It's a bear man evidence. So proves who cheated Sabrina. So they are saying you are cheating. Because all my bear man cry and I saw a bear man sooner or yes sir. Also cheating on the lady.
I'm a Jerry. What if you and now win our fetish? Maybe I'm your pen and you normal. Maybe you a person or because I lick my toes, lick under my feet. People are weird. You go because of your golden shower. They are no sano. Now who's now go theater for me now you can't do the things she wants because ideally no and yet and you doctrines enfa and she says that okay way mamia I would like to watch other people do it and sort myself out. What would you do in such a situation where
there's no formula
where you are not comfortable with what your partner wants in order to be able to reach a pinnacle? I don't know where ending.
Every bane who say you are not comfortable with your partner. Every bane. What stage?
No, if you did that, na me share union, na me pay, but if you me power into manka.
Wanka.
If you na me meet me because me I didn't know you yet. If you mean say if I tell you this thing about me,
you are unable to explore yourself.
What if we were in a Christian relationship but we didn't even touch each other till we got married?
I don't even like it.
Hey, na me homo, but you don't even like it.
It's not a good thing. That is what is birthing all these issues. Because you tell me I shouldn't sleep with a man till we get married. Then what if I go and then now the man doesn't like the normal way of penetration, wants to pass my back? What should I do?
Say impose if you are not touching each other. Abena mo be share say mo be din komo. Dia oba be kwa kwosra be ma be kwa kwosra oba. Wo de mo nya hwi o. Mo nya hwi o. I would ebu I would mo nsra but aya na incommodie ho hia o. Very important communication. Very important. Obetime di nkomo. Ebi wo kra na mudi nkomo no na we ka o memedia mepe bibi say yo. Oh, this one na mepe bibi say. So ni nyina na mo di yemu notes.
But like I said, what if Adiana me pen no me ferro? Yeah, new one you worry. Means me can't you like
the issue is that notes can even be revised. There's always a new edition. Yeah, so you may even move. You be having a conversation. Move on, come and see a penny. You be kono. It's different on the practical ground down.
It's not
what you say.
Abena so be kona say entesa. So in any relationship dia no ye wo ade anipa no odi enyina so okay e de pe oba na na so de pe be ma no ade na major foundation of every relationship. And so move to preoccupy na mushi ase.
E bia na nim ye wo fe ana send your sere no.
So there say the normal be so there say. Enti eba ne sa na at the moment no eno no da ho. Atwema ba mu. Enti say oba no pese at least lick the body. So shall see free.
Oh mommy ice cream kakra na ice cream kakra.
No many adie. Enti yeah. Oh, why is it when you move past?
Is it don't should know because is it hey is it your brother?
Enti no the ban sana. It is a mummy no mo boa mo ho.
Whether you are comfortable with it or not.
Mummy no
do it for your spouse.
It's you try to satisfy your partner. Na oba kra so oba wo ho na se wo na o partner hia. Na be ma na ni anye a na enye mo ya o. Yeah, mo bi dia na ya pa.
Oh yeah, man mo ya chemu. Na some dia mo fa mo. Asa mo dia na mo.
Oh sir.
Yes. No, but you know most men in marriages, women fake orgasms all the time. Or sometimes, I don't remember the last time I had one.
Yes.
Because when men get comfortable with, maybe at the beginning of the relationship, he wants to impress you. But I will not know to view
these are some of the things. Women in normally
oh, but I'm in your back. I'm in my wife.
Annoyingly, he's always on the bed.
When normally you know. Sorry, I say because there's some who say, "Oh, bear man, what you ban than not ban any yeah." Sorry, I say, "Yo, yeah." Bear man, I say, "Yo, yeah." At the end of measure, a man and it's so bisano. So what can I do? Muda ho when you are the muda ho crano. No bisano. How did you feel it?
Hey, did you like it? Oh my God. Baby.
Projector where you and free wa. I better cheat now. Also, Ghana.
It's cheat. The first
80 at the same panel or da boso crana mudin common. You see, now who be son? Oh, see, how did you feel it? Yes, it's all there.
That's what me
so no, so as sometimes we BBC as so now what do we projector no die now? So you are projecting things in your mind naturally. Now if you moment to one having a more you see, and I'm telling you, sir, gradually, my next phase, Musa she won't say now improvement. Now, mom said, "Oh, yeah, what do you say? Oh, question, Mama. Oh, yeah, what do you say? Oh, kofa, one why the aqua battles war. Oh, yeah, what do you say, Bema? Oh, correction, Mama will project us so. At the attraction, I'm telling you, you are cheating, not only cheating, no sign as say,
it's not much about room. And then it has to be there. As you mean, say, I'll send me to Name Fad. Okay, for soap, mommy. So, soap, you know how do you know that I have to pick the soap and take me from the bag? Do you get it? If you soap, she need back tomorrow. We need to, okay, the cucumber is here, take it from me. I'm fana. Then then I get. So we can't keep the
bag. Mommy, my team for when I wait here. 030225 0302 243540 0302 243540 and at 0302 257902 0302 257902. Hey, already equalized. Hey, hello, Pacho. Good evening. Dini baby, I'll catch free.
Abna Aisha.
Hey, Aisha, meet you.
Mami Chana ni Uncle Kinansa.
Yo.
Abna Tuma Moka yen so. Abna no cresse one castle baby, so castle to be one for one my when you
What's it? On to me for home when in jail.
They say one casa over to me. I now I'm a when you no matter. Because me a penny to me, yes, was a possible style.
Hey, all your life, somebody has to be there with you before you are happy.
How come? Because one can't do such a motor no whether to mean and
Aki, you are right.
Yes, I'm not a Nigerian normal because at least somebody has to be there.
I shall patch on my Medasipa. Good evening, Udini baby. I'll catch every.
Yeah, good evening, Midin to Master, free New Level.
Pacho meet you.
Pacho, most of them much them board and then nice interest and very educated you so.
Thank you very much.
I mean, say, any panel, you have to create different before you be, involving with activities, and what would be a different knowledge. Say about them and your band, or baby or face different kind of mema and son of a she and the best friend. But some share standard, name secret of Genovia from Penaya. I don't know that these are challenges neighbor. I know Bear may be also for shares and I know bit me because when me catch up Bear maybe say, oh, maybe I showed you Takama. I know Bear may be on so you need that catching the side where a abomination.
I musu.
I know better across the tunnel because only you are catching the side where they and don't mean the tunnel. It's a better not quiet challenges. I'm a couple, no, but the meaning say, yeah. Mukoshian and first time. Oh, so be a more be a funny baby because sometimes all over the now with me and satisfied with you with the way of penna. I know sometimes a man being still a demand. The bear wants me involved with that demand where yeah. I am man who would my energy do an energy about could be a man.
Oh, okay.
It is a view on the energy near about Kwana, I know vanity money more than that. With the Banistana, the wouldn't yet accept said, or you be on ye on me if you've been no problem, not a judgment, then it's so ban on to me the stand.
Okay, international was all be a funny choir.
Aha, because spice so on kwa bontiness the oya ni na be ma no any idea.
And the jam man in your
Aha, but because mo saturating so obi a secret to abonte. Aha, it's so the big couple do on more than I want to divide because I'm divide there.
As in basic
talk be go kwa bonte.
Pacho you yati.
Because me kind buy some kaka me new a lady be wo. On no before meaning the have some me take mama ni upa and son and me anya media.
Hey, and on now umpana.
Mean to me, may I mean not truth problem.
Hey, we not throat problem.
Aha, we won't stand identity no. Aha, into the only way to me done
This day is who to us with Vijay.
Debbie, I so done it.
Pacho yo yeah that's it. Hello Pacho, good evening. Udini baby I'll kasa free.
Good evening. Pacho FM do the
Judith Pacho yeti yo kasa.
my mistress is Nico ni kuno dionade.
Pacho you.
Pacho na ni amema no mukata to so no cheating. Ena obanzu yesa ni obeye no kata o partner non chide no nye ma o enu mo yesa ni awa obeye. Na obeye addicted nso esa want to me enjoy your partner ntinya mu kan de nka mo be fa de anka beboa. Mu kan ye pa ni yeti why.
You.
We can ejo on Lisa.
Pacho you.
Yeah, right.
Bye. Osi se wenya ya ebeso wudem. Ebeko wudedem, ekwo wudedem so ebe hadwe. Pacho hello good evening. Pacho Udini baby I'll kasa free. Na mo anu nkoma. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening Pacho Udini na ma anu nkoma.
Okay, Peter, me kasa fiera.
Choyo yeti yo.
Pacho na adieno se sebi wuni wo partner wo ho. Adanti sa adieno so na wo dia wo penare nsa wo kenchen mum no ye ma. Na wo kwa kwata wo na wo di nyama wo na wa tutu be ma. Ye ko wo ma pem dia be wo ma unyama mpo enkoso ma. That must it. Imi ida bi ni jai. Chati no yi boy.
Masturbation in Tina Ujai way.
Oh, masa.
Wow.
Uboko.
Wow.
Because you na your partner na uboko na udawo. Actually say na wudi we say wo na ka da bro na mudi ma wo say word brushing. Adon. Sabe no adem. Na wudi wanu akwa bo opana no. Anu na wudi kanya mi asem no. Anu na wudi ma koma no. Hey, now
the licking crowd to their womb.
That is leaking.
Hey,
that is leaking. You can command everything. I don't know what fire you.
But what yourself for that?
You're leaking.
Oh, I saw.
Ade, no bad that tap mujatine when it fina obema that the children to kema ko bum bro this mati.
Actually you Dikin. With the facha wo Nyamenka wo so hu Dikin. Dikin si anu ti no jai ne yiri o, anu ti no jai ne yiri. Anu a odi ko preach Sunday no ba ne ye Jack. Ene ye. Me ne ka salute us asem no ene ye bo me lekin. Dikin se o twem wo Yesu din mu. One you be that everything was giant or bar on anything. But that was our last call. But you'll be a money last minute remarks. Now I say, Council Lutrot, all Luti, Abba. And the Mushwa, that's a council by will be a dream. Dromo, oh, shake bay, cash, shake bay. Dromo, fine.
So, me issue is that anything that will ignite a relationship, do it. Like, it's not necessarily about, masturbation, but anything that will spice up your relationship, and go for it.
Actually, anything.
Dromo,
anything. You can up a 3 some 5 some anything. Hey Dromo, you are a very wild one.
No, I'm not wild, but I mean.
Hey, if you're going for the ninja, go for the found girl, because don't say. My Jerry Pacho. Last remark.
Yeah, remark na me man say. Ukraine say what you oba. Sorry, I want what the one say wo. That's also no.
Obi so to better no
I just are there natural. Miss Row obey or problem. That any jai. Ukunu. And now guy na anything which shitty
on the
on that
person.
person.
Yeah.
Saa ara nso na sɛ woyɛ bɛrima
Mm-hmm.
sɔre a nsamana mama nsamana boɔ koraa dene
Any lotion.
na mo de yɛ yɛ noama no
Eh,
die because and also you are cheating
on your spouse.
on your spouse.
This days, they say, also no bubble so. Ubekura. Ubekura kaza ube go di shower. Ube go di wama. This days the passion will last remarks na.
I think our many draw more yeah say whatever obey yeah be man partner are you happy or ebe keep a relationship or marriage the same one year. And in as much as make us so no, you should try and communicate. Communication is very important. Send your penny be and you shouldn't be shy. Tell your husband, tell your wife, and then I think it will be a better place. Don't leave your wife or your boyfriend because of masturbation.
Oh, so thank you guys so very much. Pacho ended on the kiss and makeup show. Now you discussed it. Would you consider masturbation as cheating in your relationship? Pacho, would you for your partner? I know. And Chebia, Council Luchot, so Edine de Ebeba. Keep it locked, don't change the dial, because you know, say your girl Abdam always say so. That's here. To Nini say catch him tree and Tim Makuma, and Memana, Akomate na ni womno. Before I ever to ask no, when send and say as a dry call Biaba system when we and as I say, oh, Bowa be sister. In no baby crab how kidney. Tiania, ginger honey chipsy. Bian and Baba say woman, Yakidosu de it is full of antioxidants and is very good antibiotic, very natural ones, since you know. Bejibi, why? Bejibi will peace FM reception. And so I look at Sankasa 100% natural. Doctor, you always teach the quality the way air toffee. I would be. Patrol, yen starting the toe. And so I look at fine, aquava. Patrol, Obebe Mike Nika Krama. Menton Capacho be Mike Nika Krama. Ose Patrol, ye by Siaway, all to train Hungus.
Don't break my heart. Miss Mola, you can make me family humble. Now alive, moko benita mombo, moko metro me sumo. Semi boom. Say ojo ye uji ye unadam you. We serve. Oh, we need my comedy as a ojo ye uni na wanyemisa. Me wakano vya zozozu. Yana ya ise upe jali. Adi weni suni edi koto you. I'm not sorry when you know. Ojo ye sawa you. I'm running as a Chinese. All the Chinese. Chinese. All the Chinese. Chinese. All the Chinese. Chinese. Open all the Chinese. All the mommy knew me and you said, but Chachari was me a warrior. And my entire tito. And Jamie said, be a myself. You're gonna be a watch. Why not grab Benny? So we mommy, see me, Kaudini. Why not grab Benny?
Hey, and the counselor, the other banit, or the bama yem man, no, yem man. I mean, more often than not, to bet ye, most married men. I'm a problem with their wives since Omeka said they don't know how to talk to them. Even when they are wrong, because I one can eat, you don't know what people and sometimes they say, who are butra to me, to bet me a try, and 30 hunakuma. So today, counselor Eba betray say how to communicate as a wife. Say oba a worry for. Squire befaswa. Counselor, is it limited to husband and I say broad? How to communicate as a wife, not just to husband. Yes, ukuna oneno a worry no.
Because in the first place, let's say a cherish good evening to all discerning viewers, listeners, and Broadway Incorporated.
Okay.
Abena,
Papa,
the question is how to communicate
as a wife.
as a wife. So we first have to establish what's the difference between communication from a girl, a woman, and a wife. There are three different people.
A girl, a woman, and a wife.
Yes, they have different forms of
But they
communication.
can all be in one person.
In what way?
I'm a girl, I'm a woman, and I'm a wife.
Thank you very much. So they are all in one person. But our focus is that communication is the key word. UTN common amudi sesiana checking say is masturbating part of cheating. Mark Jerry say on your own say cheating and you're cheating.
Hey.
A mental deficiency, actually. So, you cheating. I mean,
It's a mental deficiency.
Yeah.
If you masturbate,
Anybody
who
who
have mental
masturbates
issues.
has a mental problem.
Oh.
And that is why I made it very simple for so many years. That if you can tickle yourself and laugh, I give you green light to masturbate. But once you can do it, it's an inhibition to sensible sexual communication. So I hear people saying that touch yourself. It's not true.
With the child, you are your child.
Because if you touch yourself and you know where you can arrive, remember that what your hand can do for yourself, my hand cannot do for you. So it's never true. Say if you touch your nipples and feel excited, when I come and touch you, feel the same thing. No.
So then, what's the solution?
So the solution is that once you are masturbating, you have a mental problem, and the best place you need to go to is to go and seek for help. And it shouldn't be a burden to your spouse. Men kreti yade bi ma hun kasebe wade anabu am na yensa. So just here, men kreti sadie no.
Artificial problem.
And men kreti and to be of pornography. Men kase wade a ye nyina ye hwem bom say no why used to. No. Obi a why addicted to something enye no. I didn't know be she we are amfa na she wimbo.
Yeah.
Obi no mon sane ni num bom. Obi bru ni pa we ni bru bom. Any form of deviant behavior or any sort of negative attitude that anybody has been addicted to, you don't end up coming to full it. They need to change before they marry.
I think I'd put in masturbation in that bracket.
It's not cheating. Masturbation is a mental deficiency.
Yes, sir.
And to what dream we are here? Sanhu yale. And send a for biba be mabe wale. I know biba babe wale no. Say wonam way. Na me pese me boni say Christo ninti. Ukita machine. And a debia na jubia udi si kuso kuma so ji. Na me pese me boni nti. I prefer my machines to no forget it. You have a mental problem. And solve it before thinking somebody must come into your life as a wife or a husband. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So our communication and I should say how to communicate as a wife. So the first question is, who is a wife? Now, nobody on earth can play a wifey role or duty until you are married. Won't you mean yet the awali 4 year dajis wawale?
I said, cleaning you cohabitate.
You can, if you cohabitate, you are not a wife. Go and check the definition of cohabitation. Cohabitation is defined as any woman who lives with a man and practice sexual relationship without being married. So the qualification is that you are practicing sexual intercourse, you are doing whatever you are doing, but the thing is that you are not married. So it calls you cohabitant.
What if
you cannot do what a wife does?
What is the difference between what a wife does and a girlfriend?
A wife is a woman who has been married and is doing anything that you can think of.
But maybe okay, so the difference is say you are wrong.
So you can't you don't call yourself a wife because you can't play the role of a wife. So that is why nobody can be a wife before getting married. And that is why you cannot find the best husband until you are married. And you can't find the best wife until you are married.
You can't find the best husband.
No, how do you find the best husband until you are married?
Oh, I really know your best husband.
So most of you are married and he's not the best husband, but because you've not found a husband, this is why you say that he's not the best husband. Because until you get married, you would know he's a husband or not. So none of us, the counselors, can help you find. So finding the best partner is not counseling. Because we can't help you find. That's why I tell people that what makes marriage work, I don't know. But what makes marriage break, I know.
What makes it work, you don't know. But
No, I don't know. All the things I've been teaching for many years, they are not what makes marriage work.
Yeah, what makes them break?
What will break marriage is what I'm teaching you. I don't know what makes it work, but I know what can break it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The counselor also, who is a wife?
Thank you. That's the first thing you think about. Because Fema warrior, Dorian warrior, una wako warrior, until we are some of the different. Munyamo kakasabako. Muyi and someone, how are you? I'm fine, Yana, become a boy.
Yeah.
Good. Within the same. Abena Abebo. What's your full name?
Lodina Isa.
What's your wash? What's your full name?
Lodina Isa.
What's your car, Mrs. Lodina? I say there's a change of status.
Yeah.
And you see, my who say, why into a Mrs. Lodina Esa. And to say, Udi, what's the sending in a call? From my first say, my name is no body. No body straight.
One government.
What does it? Good. So I'm saying that the first place we are how to communicate as a wife. And immediately we say you are communicating as a wife, what should come into your mind is that being a wife means as a husband. If you have a child with a man, it doesn't make you a wife. When it be ma wa enu nkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ yere woyɛ baby mama bɛrima bi de watena ahyɛ wo bɔ so ɔbɛware wa ɛma wo nyɛ yere wotu bata efi wo kurom ɛbɛtena bɛrima bi so wo nua ma ni di ɔne wo da wosi ni nyama wo ne ne yɛ nyamesom kɔba enim atotɔ nyama egu hɔ sɛ daakye ɔsi ɔbɛwale wa wo nyɛ ɛyere. Eti ansa na obeti nkoma ye di ase ne nkoma ekwan ye se ayiri no mu fa kasa tie ha
Onya yere ya.
San nkoma ya ye boyi wo be kasa asem na ye be kana na so wo ese wo kana wa yiri kwan so
Ya asem afrema be kanu.
yeah
Se me kan or some kanu in a different manner.
as the same thing afre Rebecca yema for example empema grassem for example
Yeah.
frema en wa me wale no ye twempra na mbese me ne ye empema agro me ti hwe Charlie I feel we need to get on bed at 6:30 tonight. Woo, that's okay with me. I see you eko ya fanisa when she becomes a wife, such a statement will not go the same way for her.
Really?
Yeah. That is why when you are not married, when there's any form of misunderstanding between you and your guy, just a kiss and sex solves it.
Yeah, when you're not married.
But when you are married,
I do watch
you need a third party to solve your problem because there's legitimacy.
Oh.
So in the first place, a wife is not the same as any woman. Who is a wife? A wife is a woman that her bride price has been paid. So when your bride price is not paid, you are not a wife. And in the category of bride price payment, you can be paid, your bride price can be paid as under the Mohammedan law, under customary marriage, or under civil marriage. Simple. So out of these three, one of them will qualify you. There's nothing like a promised wife. So when we open the lines, don't cancel any. Obi swa, Bemani iron admin so call your one the and so and tia wawo. Obi so animo se we are. No, they are far dory no so. No, they are call your one the also your fraud de unya yire.
Now I send you if I would walk away, will you marry me? Yasho Kawano grind.
Will you
marry me? You know, yes,
I have been okay. Will you marry me now? I said
yes, I will marry you.
That kind so Mraben our dear no Mraben.
No, bro, just the way I know engagement.
Debbie, there's nothing called engagement in about you.
Oh, you are engaged. Like, I mean, yeah, show.
Nakawani sharing.
I saw more. It's a more area, no much a flat one.
Debbie, and Yanukre.
Oh,
and Yanukre.
That's what they do.
Oh, and Yanukre, mammy. And Yanukre, I'm going to move in throne.
Debbie, I'm a Maria Carey cry. Obi man, will you marry me? Ring. Nini now, she kept all of it.
Anna.
Yeah. She was engaged to them and
they married him. Kawahini or Kawaminu.
Say, your mom running a different.
The law is one. Ubian Shakawaminu. There's no law in the world. There's no law in this country that says that you gave me a ring promising engaged to be married. No, it's one ring. Marriage, the signature that seals marriage is one ring. There's no two rings. Sagana for the Amudia. Oh, send here. Anyway, we go. Sika say it. It was anyway, Sika say, Utumiko turn back on the poultry farm. Na ana pig farm. Na when nearby also. Eti, Adiana say, Yenya emplay. Ewo mremu say, we are what yet. And I yanjin to Muse, we a busuya amamera ya giatuma aban ete ase de a onwale enti wo tie me na efia wade ho ade ye no be enye knocking sister enye knocking yo sister
knocking zo nya wale
I'm not knocking aware
say yakotu tinsa
enye aware enti sister tie nkomo aye di no ye se wa wale enti enye ho ade na brantie na to bibia aka date ye wale o isa se pie ye mu bebre no ye nya yiri no mo eti na bufu ahye akoma mu ma no eti who is a wife is a woman whose bride price have been paid either through a customary marriage, Mohammedan marriage, or a civil marriage. And it is agreed and accepted by both families. So when your bride price is paid, it's either between two families or between your family and the law. Now, when a man pays your bride price, he extends that courtesies for you to have in-laws. So that is where you have a mother-in-law, you have a sister-in-law, you have a brother-in-law. You can even have a Akonta, my brother. They are also there.
Yeah, Akonta, madam.
Yeah, Akonta, my brother. This is where a woman brings a son and tells you is not is their family member. Later, you discover that son. We didn't know no time I own you. I say, the one friend Akonta. Later, I said your stepchild.
It depends also how do you communicate as a wife.
So the once you have the establishment straight and realize that I am no more ABENA. But I've been married and I am a wife. You are a wife not to your mother-in-law, not to your brother-in-law. You are a wife to who?
Your husband.
Your husband. So our communication as a wife means how to communicate to your husband as a wife. One, how do you communicate to your husband? The first thing is to understand who a wife is. Who is a wife? Abna, immediately you understand who a wife is, an automatic surgery is done in your mental faculty.
But you just said the wife is so be I am one day. Some you say I am one day, some your wife.
Immediately I am one day, and one I be one day. The tia me emphasizing say, Emba bebre or what be man in your one day and so me your wife.
Yeah, they are not home.
And ya no idea to home, so one of them to idea man be one day be one day.
Oh, it's no, and yeah, be man my own one.
Immediately I hear transaction. Akuma ye de pene so esua se ne de be ma kasa se ekunu no na tiefu ani so
was one awbo kan
kawan one atoye
nti dia na ba kire me
etina se unhu no for di ntumi so die ni bi ade wa abrochire na ade abrochire ntumi apet na apenti e to bibi afi abrochire de ba nkura system ben no. So I say first and foremost for you to know how to communicate so your marriage can work as a wife is to understand that I am a wife. Did you go through the procedure of being a wife? Did he go through the procedure of making you a wife? Other men.
Make sure your husband
is respected among other men.
Nice only ne beka sa papa chembe me bia wo wiase.
E wiase mo nyina oni pese obu no so bia.
Na nije ukunu kra.
Whatever it takes on earth. The person you are supposed to obey and respect on earth than any other person is your husband. You need to give him the total maximum respect that he deserves.
What if he keeps messing up?
Give me some examples of messing up. Mommy, example.
Maybe you on mantem. Maybe you 2 o'clock.
And you be 2 o'clock na come and tembe dem out.
Counselor. Is it okay so we be around 2 o'clock?
No, don't be them out.
Oh, say I mean we are married. I have to be seeing you often. I mean
so once he doesn't come, the time you say you should come.
Now 2 o'clock na mada. I never choose na wash you.
The be 2 o'clock na wada. I also 2 o'clock. Nanka opese ohun kunu ade no wan twen na ada.
2 a.m. no.
I didn't want to know that.
I didn't have before.
Also, I'm from female in Tembe day.
I didn't married my own number.
Oh, so married men don't work in town.
Till 2 a.m. No,
they don't.
Why should you?
No, they don't.
So we need a business meeting.
Oh, now you are qualifying it.
Yeah, like I mean, it has to have a tangible. Maybe I'll call online.
Oh, so your husband needs to have a tangible reason.
Why not?
to stay in town.
Late.
What do you call late?
2 a.m., 12 a.m., 11 a.m.
And who is calling that time late? Is it your husband or you?
No, I mean, we all know it's a clock. No?
You and who?
You were noon, you were midnight.
So your husband doesn't know it's late. You have to tell him.
So you should leave him to do it. You shouldn't talk to him.
So I'm saying that you gave me an example that he's doing what you say you don't like. Come home early, and then he will still come at 2 a.m.
And maybe on Shankran.
So if your husband doesn't take care of the children, it stops being a husband?
Maybe you can't be nice to him all the time.
Because he's not taking care of the children. Has he stopped being a husband?
I mean, if you're a good husband, you would be doing all that.
Oh, so are you aware there are people who are husbands but not fathers? There are people who are fathers but not husbands?
Oh, well. It is now, Bema and share in Krana.
As a father?
Yes.
So if a man is not being responsible as a father,
yes,
because there's a child rights policy, deal with him with a child right policy and let him still be a husband.
Now, Ghana for me, my the record of so now what you or better marina.
And I saw one banner on Tina Wadiana Sia, our dear go no Pesegu. Our dear go and just and Colano. So if you don't know how to distinguish between a husband and a father, you might be punishing your marriage, destroying your marriage, communicating negatively in your marriage because you want a father for your child. So when you tell me that things are on pay, bread fear 7, one by fear 7 near about 8:30, I say, me ba men yaneme. Says who? Or no them chroma ya born at 10, 20, 11 o'clock, or they no ye on ya the baby and condo chifiana.
What if on your ship on the
and I'm for one in Yashiana. No, be in that for baby and Yashi, Sunday can. Now, I want to outshore the Omekama or
okay.
So you see, if you've not come to the point to understand who you are as a wife, you think, say, he has to sit with me every morning and let's talk. It's not Tinaman. I said, if you are or baby, I'm a war, and I mean, Yano, may pen the need in coma, being Yanan in coma. So once these things don't happen, I get very upset and angry as a wife, and I begin to talk to him just anyhow. So when you discover yourself as a wife and look for the role as a wife, the first one is that full respect must be given to the man you call my husband.
Full.
Yes, unquestionable respect.
No matter what he does.
Unquestionable respect.
Even if he's a cheat.
Who is a cheat?
Your husband is cheating, you know.
Now how do you know your husband is cheating?
Hey, now if you're off on the phone, so
why are they
off on the phone?
Why far? Oh, so is it easy for you to diagnose when somebody is talking to someone that they are cheating? Oh, so when people do I'll call you later, it means cheating.
So he's whispering. Maybe I know him say what to
so when he's whispering means is cheating.
And say you decided to go through it, and I will say, oh, they get eat a friend this time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So once you find out that your husband is cheating, now when a wife finds out that her husband is cheating, what is he supposed to do?
Leave him.
So if you are not leaving, what's wasting your time to disrespect him? If you have anywhere to go, why do you make noise? Is your father's house no more there? Don't you have a family house to go? So you see the things that are causing us to disrespect. Being a wife, I say nobody knows what it means to be a wife, what it means to be a husband until you're married. But I'm saying that the key word to communicate as a wife is discover who a wife is. And I like the way you're telling me some of the things that you think is irritating you. That is why I say the first thing is learn how to give him full, unquestionable respect.
And full respect.
Yes. It's not respect as a result of what he does. It's not respect as a result of what he gives. It's not respect as a result of the way he looks. It's respect because he has paid your bride price as a wife. That's where communication begins. So how to talk to a husband is when you know who a husband is. He is a husband because he has paid my bride price and has made me a wife. So I give him that respect. And giving him that respect, what makes him a husband is you being a wife and running duties in the home from the house that he has created. Men don't create homes. Men create houses. And wives create homes. So once you are there and you begin to set the rules, I want to see you here by 9 o'clock. If you don't get home at 9, forget about me being your wife in the place. Especially when we're not married, that every time you close from work, I pass by to pick you. You know, it's easy to pick people when you're not married.
Why?
And it's very difficult to pick them when you are married.
Why?
Because what people who are not married do, married people cannot do.
And what is that?
A lot. People who are not married have enough time than those who are not married. Those who are married, they don't have enough time. Those who are not married have more time.
At the moment, 24 hours, now we might 22 hours.
Some 24 hours, nyama mo ye wo mu no. Eswa, ema mo. But ono frema on worry and 24 hours.
Nothing no ready and anyone. Sorry, nothing of a plan them.
But that's all.
Oh,
what that's it. Oni dagim bia say or hwe bem enti na se won wale na ne bem bi twempna na or pe ahye wo so a da bi. Eti de di kan no fo bu ese fata no ema no. De to so mienu ese wakoma so ade eye ono.
It should be your heart's desire.
The desires of your heart should be for your husband.
Can you elaborate?
Because, and for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband. He shall rule over you. So that is the design of what marriage is. And this is why I like the new laws that have been passed. That you don't need to give physical financial contribution to the alimony or any property that your spouse, your husband specifically, is doing. The fact that you are a wife, by legal means, anything he has, he says your verbal may cost I talk of Shankolana, yo, Cobra or Mira, you see a contribution. Yes. Yes.
In Ghana, a church about them who have the mobile.
Oh,
really?
No,
a lot of women don't know that. And I'm Barry Boy, Obukuna Pamon will be here.
There were mamma then buy if you didn't. Also, people be a quarter while they're hombre.
Oh, half a chimp in Ghana.
A chimp.
But I think we've had this discussion with
no today. Does he show your proof of contribution?
Wow.
Or can't you say show proof of contribution?
But he didn't say anything about you being able to collect half.
Ah, now 50-50, that's anything.
I want chroma.
Now chroma same American.
Wow. And it doesn't matter how long you've been together.
Ah, yeah, wali ho. Any property you create during the time of marriage is part of the alimony. Unless one fan can't wadi no. If you want them be baby that doesn't wadi we year film say we minya missy day in 1994 and I'm a wadi 2022. And the idea be a yenya wadi no.
What you said that you see we no na emi your cotton. We see we no na emi your cotton.
Nedia.
Bema Nedia.
Adie bi a bema na gise Nedia de me ne ye chempe o. Unless on no ankasa wo mremu we year film say enya Nedia. What I say? Eti they told you say your desire should be for your husband and let him rule over you. It means that your living is now according to him.
Hey.
Oh yes.
Hey.
Ade.
Dugnu ka say eba wo mo worry and na wo share niam bi he was okay. O worry ni we no ka say after the men share bi o ma.
O say atade na share na chiro do ko yi.
Enya search first na ohun after o say on person be share bi. And bia na wo ye adwuma is o say me nko adwuma ni bi o ma be jai.
Okay, tie me. Ade ba ko say o sure say under the Domestic Violence Act and oko kind the human rights of every individual, the right to live. What kind of carefully pass section 2 now. Ade bi e ma won so ho to e wo mrem no. Awade engine film nsem. The law of existence. What makes you exist? Inti abna you are a radio presenter. There's no law that tells your husband that because of marriage, he should stop you from being a radio presenter.
But everything you are giving us is not a law. You feel like it's what a wife should do, right?
And I'm saying that within that, all the things I'm saying is what a wife should do. What made you a wife?
Say it. Okay, the law. Yeah, ABENA. Yeah, the law recognizes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the marriage we are in, we are practicing what the law says because we can only nullify this marriage by the law. So we cannot do anything outside the law. That is why the spousal rape. That is why the request for anal sex can be on carnal or natural knowledge by law. So the law gives you a certain space to be able to operate as a wife. So being a wife, desire should be for your husband. The next thing is that you should look up to him for your security, your safety, your sanity, your upkeep is part of you being a wife.
Hey, for your safety, sanity,
Security.
Yes.
Yes. Obaimbo wo kunisemo. Abna won wale na one na change your car battery. O wale is this or change car battery.
Also,
Because it's part of your safety. It's part of your safety. But because these things are what you should enjoy as a wife, your respect must go. And the respect must accord the way you talk to him. Saying please to somebody doesn't mean you respect. But acting please brings more respect. Saying anene kasa. Ye kunu kan esi ye candidate here na.
And so obey before complaining.
Obey before complaining. Put it make say we a slave. Na ukofie bi na slave bi. Untumi differentiate between the slave and other people in the house. It tells you the slave has understood the slave mentality.
When there is no difference, no woman slave na understand.
Then I say, who say oh you slave? It sounds like what tin who wants to say me akwa.
And so baby akwa ma be
me and I saw baby you kwa awade baby awura awade mbia abeda de akwa ma be.
Oh well, yeah.
What does it?
And there you are right.
And he said, what the na akwa ma na be so ye me de me a ko na abebre. And he suase na ye kasa ahobrasiem. Every man is a king. Every woman is not.
Every man is a king, but not every woman is a queen.
Abna, who is a queen?
Who is a king?
A king is the leader of a community.
And a queen is the king's wife?
No.
Is a mother of the community.
So you see the difference? We believe that if your husband is a king, then you are what?
A queen.
No, it's not true.
You are his slave.
The wife of the king is not a queen.
Yeah. You are queen mother and you want an eye.
So you have to learn how to operate with your husband, who is a king. Not because you want to be a queen.
And see, if you want your wife to be an angel, you have to create a heaven for her.
It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true. So we think that respect is reciprocal.
Yeah.
No. Respect is reciprocal when it comes to us. When it comes to us, that we have nothing between us like husband and wife, the respect is reciprocal. But when it comes to marriage, where there's a husband and a wife, respect is not reciprocal because in husband and wife, one must love, one must respect.
Love comes with respect, doesn't it?
No. No.
Love doesn't come with
No,
respect.
how does it come with respect?
How can you love me and disrespect?
No, what do you call love me and disrespect me? There are people you work with that you respect them. Do you love them?
No.
So where does love come with respect?
But you can't say you love somebody and keep disrespecting them.
No, you are loving them because it's a working environment. We're just respecting because it's a working environment. So there are two different things when it comes to marriage. It's the duty of the man to respect, to love you. And it's the duty of the wife So immediately you get that mentality of submission, that mentality that my safety is here, then it begins to guard the way you talk to him, the way you address him. Mind you that you are addressing a husband is different from addressing a boss. There's a way to address a husband, and it's a way to address a boss. In all communication, remember that I am talking as a wife. And don't put your desires ahead of your respect. Don't put your desires ahead of your respect. I want to respect you because of XYZ. For example, if you need to get money from your husband, how do you say it? If you want to ask for money, Abena, how do you ask for money from your husband? Just that before I wrap up today.
How do you ask for money?
Money.
Please, I need money.
My hair. I need money to buy fuel.
Yeah.
So just go, please, I need money to buy fuel. I don't have.
Is it not your responsibility to provide?
Come again.
Is it not your responsibility to provide?
And I say I don't have.
And it's not your responsibility.
The fact that I don't have, does it stop my responsibility? You see our problem? So it's my responsibility, so I don't have the right not to have.
Are you there? Whatever you want, I must do.
It's my responsibility, but I don't have. And then you game, no?
Counselor, that's why.
So learn how to ask for, and make sure say bisa, udio buobeka e bisa na bisa ho. And enchire say eye wo right say ubisa ntino. Ubisa keke because me ayire. Why mami so no. Make sure kwa be so bisa sa akosita mansa beka. To learn to communicate. On 0277
64
609
644
644 0277 609 644. What your friend and your son about me bisa wukunu. Now fan to come if
Patrol, your counselor, yeah, that's a pa ara. Thank you for staying with us, Patrol. Your clock of 6 p.m. news. I was your host, ABENA MOET.